the side of the ball here. We got to chat with Tom Allen. He's your quintessential culture guy in that defensive room. We played for Brent Pry. We saw what Manny Diaz was able to accomplish. After the conversation with Tom Allen, Jason, how do you feel about the direction that the defense is heading into?
I mean, I absolutely love the conversation I had with Coach Allen. And even when I spoke to the players, the surrounding talk around Coach Allen that every single player had mentioned was just how meticulous he was about the details and how he installs the defense, how he talks about the scheme. And I think a lot of coaches don't always get the players to understand the why behind why we're doing certain things. And I think as a player, that's so valuable for players to understand why we're doing things and to get guys to buy in the way you need them to buy into a scheme. And I think that's one of the things this spring I feel like he's done a really good job of, is making the players understand the why and then also making sure they understand the details behind the defense. So I'm really excited about Coach Allen.
That's what the great coaches do. They find a way to get guys to understand the why and understand why they're actually doing the things that they're being asked to do. Brandon, the linebacker room loses Curtis Jacobs to the NFL draft. Obviously a big leader in that room. When you look at the linebacker unit, who are a couple of the young guys that you're excited about? I know everybody here has read articles on Tony Rojas and what he's been able to do. So what's your take on that room now?
Yeah, I mean, starting with Tony, I mean, he looks the part. The kid looks good. Number 13, I said it before on the Pocket Podcast, his favorite player is Fred Warner. He kind of has a similar build. I'll just say that. Has, ways to go to get there, but I'm looking forward to see his progress. Everyone keeps talking about him. And then Keon Wiley, Philly kid, I'm excited to see what he brings. As Jason said earlier, the competition is high in this room, so these guys are battling for snaps. I'm not sure if we'll see a constant starter. There may be guys rotating, which I wasn't really a fan of as a player, but I understand it. There's a lot of talent. Everyone has to see the field. So those are probably the first two. Got Kobe King coming back. He seems to be the guy that's going to run the show. Dom DeLuca, I'm looking forward to seeing him make a lot more plays. He's been grinding and get on the field more and more. And as we've seen, he's produced when he's on the field.
Yeah, and I think the best thing about that room right now when you look at it is even whoever ends up being in backup roles, it really seems like those players are starter caliber players. That's kind of what you want to see out of your depth.
Yeah, the depth that Penn State football has right now, at least since I've been around in 2018, is better than it's ever been at every position.